Hi guys, I'm Ian. I work for Bushmasters in South America, and this video is going to show you how to put up a jungle tent, or basher as it's known. Basically comprises of this tarpaulin and the hammock and mosquito net which goes below it, and all the kit that comes out of your rucksack. To speed things up a bit, I've already got the main part of the tarp up, and I'll just go through what you need to do to do that. The first thing is you've got to find yourself a couple of trees, sturdy trees like this, which are about 4 meters apart, 12 feet, so that your tarp can go between it. The tarp itself is 3 meters by 3 meters. Once you've found those two trees, you need to lock up into the jungle canopy and make sure there's no broken branches up there, which when a wind comes through, a strong wind, will drop on you. And similarly, look 360 degrees around you to see if there's any leaning trees that when the winds come, they will drop on you. Dead fall is a big problem in the jungle, one of the biggest killers, so you must check for it. Also, you need to check at the base of the trees that you have chosen to make sure there's no nests there, particularly bullet ant nests. It's definitely worth you moving if there's an ant's nest there, because bullet ants can hurt, as I can testify to. Once you've done that, you need to clear out the leaf litter that's on the floor below where your tarp is going, so that you can see clearly what's down there, so that if you wake up in the middle of the night, you want to go for a pee or whatever, you check to make sure there's no snake or scorpion or something curled up. Once all that's done, you can start putting up your tarp. You put the two apex ends up first, and then you spread out the corners. I've got 2 meters of paracord on each corner of my tarp already set up, so it's a quick and simple process. So I'll just do this one. Okay, that's the fourth one up. I've already put the ridge line, the two ends, 4 corners, I've already set them up in advance so as to not waste time. And you can see that you've then got a nice waterproof area which to work under. You'll remember from the packing kit list lesson that the tarp went on the outside of your rucksack so you can grab it quickly. And this is why, so you can put it up quick like this, and if the rain comes, you've got a dry area to work under. I've also, underneath my tarp, placed a length of paracord here. Each of my basher sheets come with a 5 to 6 meter length of cord. That goes underneath. It gives me a little bit of extra protection in case something does fall that I haven't seen, but mainly it's to hang stuff on. And I've got some leftover coming down, so I've made another line across here where I'm going to hang all my gear. The reason being is what I don't want is all my kit lying on the floor where ants can get in it, scorpions can get in it, mud, crap, whatever. I basically just don't want stuff lying on the ground. So this extra paracord allows me to do that. Out of my rucksack comes all my stuff, my spare Crocs. I put a little Y-fork stick in the ground here so I can hang my miscellaneous things. As you can see, it's underneath the tarp, so it's not going to get wet. I've got my roll mats, and then I start to get into the main pack itself. Remember from the packing lessons that near the top of the rucksack is stuff that you use regularly: sat phone, medical kit, water, and that will need to come out first. And as I showed you, I put little clips on, little carabiner clips on all my gear, so you can get to it quickly. I'll just clip it up out of the way, nice and neat. Okay, going down, almost there. Remembering everything was double waterproof from the kit packing lesson. At the bottom of the bag, I find my hammock, mosquito net, and sleeping bag. Now, the hammock that I use is a DD jungle hammock. What I'll do is put it up very quick. You'll see it's coming out like a snake from the bag. I'll put it up quick so you can see, and then I'll chat a little bit about it. Now, for those of you who are not crazy, I'm tying a 1/2 inch knot on the end of the hammock where the string goes around the tree. Pull the hammock tight. Not ridiculously tight, but put it tight so it's a straight line. And then, as I said, I'm tying 2 1/2 inch knots. Very simple overhand knot. And the reason I'm tying that is because this particular knot, when you put weight on it, i.e. your body weight when you sit in your hammock, it doesn't tension. So it's very easy to undo. And then that's it. Now, this is a hammock and mosquito net that's enclosed in what they call a snake skin. What I also do in my basher setup is put a string in the roof up here. But if I want to, I can tie the hammock even further up. Maybe I'm using this area for cooking or something like that, and I don't want the hammock in the way. Okay, it's raining outside, so that's what that's for. And then you pull off the snake skins, push them down to the end, and you'll see that your hammock and nets, as if by magic, appear. And this is the Jungle Hennessy hammock. What I have done on my kit, the little tip, is I've put a little marker on the end. If you can see, that's a little piece of zip tie, pink zip tie, on the end of one of the snake skins, and that'll tell me which side the zip will be. Just so that if one side of your setup is more bushy than the other, you don't want to be getting in and out of that side. And the zip tells me where it is. Okay, so that's the hammock. Got elasticated ends to it, which I'm going to wrap around here. And you can see it spreads out the hammock and the net. I'll bring the camera closer so you can see it more clearly in a bit. That's, you can now see it's opened up in the hammock and net combination. This particular hammock is the jungle hammock, deep jungle they call it. It's the only one worthwhile, don't get anything else. The zip is awesome. Most importantly, it's double layered, very thick material, but dries quickly, so you're not going to get bitten through by bugs. Don't bring the ones which you get in from underneath or single layered. Bring this one. The tarp I'm using is called a DD tarp, made by DD Hammocks in the UK, and the reason I'm using that is because the tarp that comes with the Hennessy hammock is just too small, too feeble, so I'm using this one. And then the last thing that comes out of that bag is my sleeping bag, sweat rag. Put that in there, zip it up out of the way, then that's my kit bag of hammock and sleeping bag sorted. Put that up out of the way, and then I can start organising myself. It's up to you how you organise your kit. I've got a little routine, if you like. But I spend about 200 days of the year in one of these things, so it's good to have a routine for me. Now, one of the things I do, put my camelback, this end, this is where my head end is, and I also put up here the towel and wash kit which I have, so that the water, towel, wash kit, etc. close together. That's just so last thing at night when I clean my teeth, there's water to hand, but also I can lower the bag down a bit, put the tube of the camelback inside the hammock and drink water in the evening if I get thirsty, which often you do. So put that up the way, and then a lot of this stuff, because it's underneath the tarp just here, I'm just going to leave it there. The only other thing really I need to get out from here is my dry clothes. At the end of the day, I'll go down to the river, which is just over there, and take a bathe with all this kit, wash it all out, wash out my trousers, socks, underwear, shirts, so it's nice and clean, so the mud and the crap isn't going to get into my sweat pores the following day. Then I come back up here and put on my dry kit, so I have that out ready. Next thing here, I mentioned earlier, is my little bag with my head torch. Put that inside, you know where it is, and then I seal up my bag, close it up, because you don't want things trying to get into your rucksack. And on my rucksack I have a carabiner. Carabiners have got multiple uses, as you all know. I'm putting that there on the outside of my tree, so I can get to stuff if I need to, but mainly it's off the ground. It doesn't matter if it rains, because everything inside is waterproof. You zip that up in the canoe bags. But what I also bring is one of those rucksack liners, the ones which go on the outside of the rucksack, and those waterproof things, and put that over it now, so if it does rain, it doesn't get soaking and heavy because of it. And then that's it. That's my hammock setup. This fork stick I'll use to hang my boots on, and my belt kit, so when I get into my bed at night, literally the only thing left on the ground will be the Crocs and maybe the roll mat if I'm powdering my feet. But that's it, as you can see, very simple, very quick little system, very cool. I'll bring you a bit closer so you can see it. Right, so this is the Hennessy hammock. As you can see, nice big. This is standard size, but they come in XL. They carry apparently 250 kilos. I would imagine if you weigh 250 kilos, you'll lose most of it walking around the jungle anyway. Strings up here to carry all my kit. It's all knotted. Come around here again, you can see it from a different angle. See that the ground is all cleared away, and all my kit is in there. That, guys, is the jungle hammock set up, and that will keep you nice and dry and comfortable sleeping in the jungle. Any questions about all this kit, where to get it, suppliers, all that sort of stuff, let us know. Amazon at bushmasters.co.uk, and we'll get in touch and tell you where you can get it from. Okay, thanks very much.